everyone, how is everyone doing today? So we are almost at the end of the year, so I just want to pop in and say thank you for 2022. Can't be bothered to go outside, to be honest. I have just been inside. My coughs are better, but I'm still feeling just have to lay low. Um, Not sure for how long though. Maybe for 2 months. I hope your Christmas was good or your holidays. Just because it's Christmas just passed, doesn't mean that you guys celebrated Christmas. So hopefully holidays are going well, and hopefully next year everything will be better for all of us. Hopefully, um, yeah. The past few days I actually just been doing nothing, but because my coughs are better, it feels a little bit more pleasant because I feel a lot more at peace. It's weird actually because usually I always have a goal in mind, even though I'm only able to work like 2-3 hours in a day. I would usually spend it to do some work like the painting or do design, and then just kind of have my energy drained out of me. But the fact that I decided not to do anything for during the holiday season, except for last week was just pure write off because last week was just pure recovering from sickness. But this week has been good. I feel at peace. I feel like I'm not in a rush or hurry to go anywhere, do anything, or be productive by any means. And I feel like maybe we are all constantly being chased by this imaginary thing, and I think that's probably what caused a lot of diseases, a lot of chronic illnesses in our lives, well, in my life anyway. Maybe if we just become more concerned with our well-being rather than our productivity, maybe our health will be better. I'm not sure if I'm giving you advice or I'm giving advice to myself. This year, in terms of YouTube, I haven't really been doing a lot. I've just been, doing every once a week or so. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing that next year. I'm just gonna play it by ear. Probably gonna take it easy during January though. Yeah. I feel like this past week, despite my circumstances not getting any better, like not sickness, like not health, but like other things, I don't feel stressed at all, which is very weird. I guess like from a mental health perspective, I never really entertained the idea that it's okay not to be stressed even though your circumstances are stressful. I think like most people are very, and me included, I think we are very, we have been brainwashed a lot to feel like we have to do something, and if something is not right or if something is not up to par, we have to fix it. And if we don't know how to fix it, then we ought not to be pleasantly calm or at peace, or even enjoy yourself until that problem is resolved. But this past week makes me feel as if that, what, even if the problem is not resolved, it's okay. I have the option to be stressed or not to be stressed. And I feel like this week I opted for not to be stressed, regardless whether the problem is actually being exacerbated and is growing bigger, but I don't feel stressed about it. Maybe it has got to that stage where things have got so big that there is nothing I can do anyway, so I'm just like, oh well. I'm like, alright. well, it's bad. But yeah, have you ever gone like have you ever felt this like experience before? But anyway, that's where I am right now, and to be honest, I'm quite pleased that we have an option to not be stressed and not to be panicking as a human being just because the circumstances that we found ourselves in is not entirely desirable. Maybe it's something that we just learn as we grow older. Panicking or being stressed about something doesn't really help anyone or anything or the circumstances that we found ourselves in. I just hope that this peaceful feeling kind of stays. Also, I found out like my local council and the surrounding councils around me are not doing fireworks. And I'm thinking, are we at that stage where even the council is so poor that like they don't have any budget anymore just for the firework once a year? I'm like, maybe like thoughts like that makes me feel calmer about like my financial situation because like I even when I look at the Opal fee for like to travel, it's like double the price before, and I'm like, I don't want to travel anywhere, I don't want to commute anywhere because it's just so expensive. And I'm thinking if the ticket price is like that, I can't imagine how much taxi would cost or how much those sharing um, things would cost. Anyway, I'm rambling, but hey, this is the last one that you will get until maybe end of next month. Yeah, I think I'm just not gonna upload until end of next month. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'll find a new energy surge like by next week, and I'm like, let's start this over. Doubt it, but But yeah, um, well, I don't know what you guys up to. I did something big actually. Well, not big, but like I think like I'm gonna give up on doing art as a business, but no, maybe not as But when I say art, I mean like actual painting. So I'm just gonna keep it as a hobby. I got rid of all my paintings from last year and the year before that. It took me like 3 big bags to get rid of all the paintings, and I did a little bit of spring cleaning. I'd say a little bit, just like a very tiny bits. I put like away. I donated some t-shirts that I don't want to wear anymore, and I'm trying to just keep going with that. Like I'm trying to think like what else can I kind of dislodge or release from my space. I feel like there is a very calm energy around, and it will, I don't know, maybe it will show what it is. Meaning, like, maybe it will give me the meaning of it, or in your space as well, what it is. I feel like everyone is tired. Things are exhaustive. I'm exhausting. I was looking through like job advertisement sites, and I looked at all the salaries. They all have gone down, and I'm thinking this is really bad. Like the salary has gone down, but the inflation has gone up. So it's like this really, the gap just became really big, and I'm like, wow, like I feel like I think big things are going to change. I think like a reset is probably going to happen, financial reset. Um, just because I've been listening to that, maybe like not this year, but like 2 years ago when the pandemic was hot. But yeah. Anyway, that's my rambling for today. Hopefully, you guys have a good new year, and I will see you guys next year. Um, yeah. Sorry, this is just it for the last year. I feel like this is basically how I would sum up my 2022, which is like very low effort. Anyway, thanks for joining me in 2022. Hopefully, I'll see you guys next year. Bye, everyone.